everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today we are going to be doing my August reading journal. I almost said July, but this is August. So this reading journal I got from Joie Things. I will link her website and Etsy down below in the description box if you are wanting to check her out. Sorry about I forgot to cut off these orange tabs because I am going in and making some more bookshelves because guess what, everyone? My two bookshelves are completely filled, so I need to make more. And I also have to highlight that book because I lost my marker and I had to go and get it. Okay. But yeah, so I officially made two more bookshelves. I just have to cut off the washi tape tabs. But yeah, I'm gonna do that now just so it doesn't look funny. All right, so I fixed that. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to where August is gonna be. There we go. All right, make sure I don't skip a page because I always like to double check. Nope, I think we're good. Okay, so I did get a little bit of paint on this page, but I can either use a white gel pen or something to go over that, but I will do that later. Okay, so I'm using a couple different stamp sets today because I love stamp sets. I just got this one from Joann's the other day, not sponsored, but I love these. Oh my goodness, they're so cute, and I cannot wait to use these. So I got these cute little fishies. So we're gonna do kind of like a fishbowl type theme a little bit. I'm also gonna use this Hip Stamp Hooray floral stamp set because these kind of leafy things kind of remind me of like leaves down underwater. So we're gonna be using those two, and then I'll be using my Recollections clear stamp set, which I love these. These are perfect for doing my monthly, just our monthly little title page here. All right, so I'm gonna, let's see, which one do I wanna do? What would kind of match? I mean, I could do almost anything. Let's see. I probably need a big space to write August, so I'm thinking this one will work. So I have two in here that could work. I'm thinking between this one and this one, but I think I'll use this kind of wreath thing. So I'm gonna get that off the page, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use my acrylic block, which is just big enough for this giant wreath thing. And the ink that I use always is StazOn. It's the best, but you can't use it on thin pages. These are thick enough to where I can use them without any bleed through at all. But if you use thinner journaling pages, you can't use StazOn because it is permanent and it is a strong ink. But I love it. It works great. Make sure I get it all inked up. All right, so let's go ahead and start working on our journal. Okay everyone, so I am moving over to a voiceover because otherwise this video would be really long. So I went ahead and stamped my title page and wrote the word August. And yeah, I'm really excited about this month. It turned out super cute. And that one goldfish stamp set did come with a plant, but that plant did not look good. So I just decided to go ahead and put some leaves around the bottom half and some goldfish as well. I don't line my page all the time, but every once in a while I kind of like to block out my art and just have fun with it. So I kind of decided to go ahead and do it this time. So next up, I'm just going to use my Tombow brush pens, which are my favorite thing to color with now. I don't really think I use anything else to color with, even though I have colored pencils and other markers. Just Tombow brush pens are one of the best that I think work really great. So I just went in with some medium and light greens for the leaves, and then I decided to use orange of course, for the goldfish, and went in with a little bit of a darker orange to kind of highlight the fish and make it a little bit brighter, or more 3D, I guess. And this page on the right is actually for my reading log. So I painstakingly took a very long time to do this page, as I like to make sure that there is exactly how many days there are in the month. So I went and did 31 different fish and leaves, and you have no idea how long that took. I probably spent maybe, I think, between an hour and an hour and a half roughly doing this reading spread, but well, not just this one page, but the whole reading journal for this month. But it turned out really fun. I love how it looks. I wasn't planning on doing the leaves on the top, but I figured, it kind of gives it kind of a goldfish feel, like maybe there's like some floating greenery on the top, so that's kind of why I put it there. And I'm glad I had a smaller fish stamp, because I started running out of room for a fish, so I needed to do some smaller ones. These next two pages are for my TBR. So on the left side, I usually do my TBR around the world game, and you will get a hint on this page of how many books I'm possibly have on my TBR game. So my TBR game doesn't come out until next Thursday, I believe. Yes, next Thursday. So you kind of get a hint here of how many books are going to be on my TBR, but that's okay. I had to do this video a little bit ahead of time, and I could have skipped putting the boxes, but I really like those boxes, so I decided to put them up so you get a little bit of a sneak preview if you're watching this video. And then the box on the right is going to be my extra TBR. So these are books that I need to review. There's also a few other books, maybe some buddy reads, as well as like some books I'm just more excited to get to, I think, or some that are like on reading challenges. So this month is basically kind of like a reading challenge slash trying to get read all of my books that I need to read for review. So when I do kind of this stamp theme, I usually go throughout with all my pages and do the theme throughout. So I put the goldfish on this page as well, and I decided to do a yellow goldfish. I know that sounds funny, they're usually orange, but I really like the yellow goldfish. It does have some orange in it, but for some reason that yellow goldfish is really cute. And then I use washi tape, which is a really easy trick to make bookcases, and I use my X-Acto knife a little later to cut off the corners to make the bookshelves even, because that's one thing I'm picky about, is even bookshelves. So I cut it down to make it nice and even, made sure they were all even and straight, and I used the orange to kind of tie in the color of the bookshelves to the goldfish as well. So I was going to do some stamps that like you would actually find on a bookshelf, like some plants and maybe a coffee cup or something, but I just wanted to stick with the underwater theme, so I went ahead and put a couple goldfish in the bookshelves, like swimming around. So it's kind of like an underwater bookshelf. Hey, a mermaid would have an underwater bookshelf, right? I would if I was a mermaid. So think of it as an underwater TBR, I guess. And I think it turned out super cute. And I almost forgot, starting on the first page, to put the bubbles. I was like, how could I forget to put bubbles? Because, they're fish. They do give off bubbles in the water. So I made sure to add bubbles as well. And then my ink kind of went a little wonky when I used my book stand. I will try to link it down below. I know everybody asks where I get it, so I will try to link it and remember to link it in the description box for you all. I'll even put it in the comments if I remember. But yeah, so I just went in with a white Jelly Roll gel pen to kind of clear up where it shadowed a little bit, and I used a Tombow Fudenosuke pen, or no, it wasn't Tombow. It was, what are they called? A Micron pen, that's it, to fix any of the lines that are in the fish or in the books that didn't transfer with the stamp. I used a micron pen to fix those mistakes. And then I just went in and finished coloring. I feel like I should have given a little shading to these 2 orange fish, but they still looked cute. I guess every other fish had shading except for those 2. That's okay. And these last 2 pages are for my August reading wrap-up. Thankfully, I have yet to so far make a mistake in putting the wrong month. At least I don't think so. Nobody's caught me. But this is my end of the month wrap-up where I put all of the little book stickers for the books that I finish. I just decided to go ahead and put 2 goldfish and then line the book with a cute little border. So, well, not cute, I mean it's just a line, but I don't know, it just gives it a cute little frame to go along with the picture. That's how it looks. So here is going to be me coloring and finishing up the goldfish. I almost forgot I did color these. I thought it was the final flip through, not yet. It will come in a second, but yeah, gotta color those goldfish too. Alright, so here's the final flip through. Got the reading log, TBR around the world, extra TBR, and August reading wrap up. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one.